I'm Sarah Woodbury, and I'm here today to talk about my new book, Hidden in Time, the latest book in the After Kilmeri series. Though really I'm here to make crumpets with Linda, my sister-in-law. These are all spoilers. So if you haven't read the After Kilmeri series yet, you should turn off this video right now, or silence it maybe, so you can watch the crumpet making, which is really the most important thing, and go right now to whatever retailer is of your choice and download my books, and then you can start at the beginning. In 2015, we all went to the UK together, and we had crumpets, and Dan asked us to make crumpets for him. And it has now taken 7 years, literally, for us to reach the point where we're going to make crumpets, and we don't even have the right.
We don't have.
This is like
makers.
our crumpet forms.
Pumpkin crumpet.
A pumpkin and a heart and like
an almost crumpet.
Yeah, this is like a cookie thing, I think. So we've made the dough. And it's bubbling up nicely, we think. Though anybody from the UK or who has made crumpet before, undoubtedly will have something to say about our maiden voyage in the crumpet making factory.
See, it's breathing. My biology students do labs at home, and one of their labs, when we do cellular respiration, they have a choice of making bread or even beer or wine or kombucha or kimchi. I'm going to add crumpets
to the list. Yes, absolutely.
So that's the yeast, the activating.
Yeah, so we have to add yeast.
Before.
We added yeast, but now we're adding baking powder and salt.
Yeah, baking powder and salt.
At the end here. So Linda teaches biology at Washington State University. I'm letting her handle the yeast part since it's about like this animal plant thing.
Yeast is more closely related to animals than to plants.
And so Linda, in addition to being a biologist and a botanist and teaching classes, also reads my books because her first career was as an English major. Yes. And so she has read all 50-something of my offerings over the course of the last 16 years. She read those early ones before they were published.
Yes.
And now she reads all my later ones, including Hidden in Time. So
yes, and I told her I thought Hidden in Time was one of her best books, one of my favorites that she's gotten done so far.
Yeah, I paid her a lot to say that too.
I like it.
Yeah, so
it has to heat up first. So we'll let it heat up, but we're going to grease these to avoid stickage.
Linda, what is my book about?
So your book is about 3 of King Edward's daughters so King Edward has died, and the English assume at David's behest, if not his hand, right?
That is what his daughters have been taught.
That's what they've been taught, right? By their grandmother.
Yep.
Who spirited them away and socked them up into a nunnery to protect them. So one of the cool things about Hidden in Time is that the point of view from a lot of the book is less favorable towards, your hero by design, right?
Right. Well, because it's sort of like it's like the law of unintended consequences.
Right.
So this American family comes to the Middle Ages, this alternate world, changes history for the better. I mean, and that's how we feel. It's for the better, except for one family, which it blew apart, and you can't please everybody all the time, and you can't make it right for everybody all the time. As hard as you try, and
it looks like a crumpet.
I know. And then we're gonna sit here and eat them in front of you. This book addresses those pieces of the life that has been created in Earth 2 that we kind of missed so far. Mm-hmm. With, I hope, also really likable characters and
they're the family that you referred to whose true life history has now been completely imploded. They're viewed in your timeline as sort of the bad guys.
Yeah.
And this book changes that. It shifts that
Right.
Because they really weren't.
No.
I mean, not all of them, obviously.
And especially not the girls who
Right.
had no say in their
Because
lives.
the women never had any say.
They didn't
Right.
have any say in their
Yeah.
lives. They were princesses whose
Yeah.
who were coined to be spent.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It got gooier while we were waiting.
Here, why don't you scoop and I'll scoop it out with the...
Well, I think I can...
There you go. Look at our crumpets. After 7 years of promising that we would make them, we have now made them.
Yes.
Fancy.
He's looking for the holes.
Yes.
It's tough. I don't want to tear it apart.
Right.
I'm
Sure,
pretty
on the
sure
top.
if you put
it's
enough
a
butter on
bubble
it,
issue
anything
that's-
can become a
This is
crumpet.
the bubble issue. I
Right.
think it's too
No.
thick. They do taste crumpety.
Yeah. If you have any experience making crumpets, obviously virtually anyone can have more experience than we do. Feel free to instruct us on the proper method in the comments below. And otherwise, Hidden in Time releases on May 17th, 2022, and it can be found at all retailers worldwide in paperback and ebook, coming soon to audio. Okay, so here we are. All the cameras are put away, but this one, Linda added more liquid to the batter.
Oh, look at that. Okay, let's just forego the game, shall we?
Oh,
Well, that's not
maybe
bad.
that worked. Yeah, see. Oh, yeah, see that.
Look at that. That's way better.
All right. If you like this video, click on the playlist or subscribe to my channel. There'll be a new video next week. And if you want to check out my books, click on the link to my webpage.